Good morning, students. Good morning to all the 11th class science students. Hearty welcome to Manovikas Education Society organized Kailaswasi Nandakumar Dattatreya Bidwai Junior College. Hearty welcome to you. First, let me congratulate you all for your successful completion of SSC board examination and for having scored very high grades. Congratulations to you all. I myself am Madhukar Rao and I am here to guide you in learning English language. I provide you facilities for learning English as an English teacher. Now, let's come to our topic today. We have to learn English at +2 level in the 11th standard as the first language. We are learning English as the first language. Up to 10th standard, you learned English as third language. What difference does it make by learning English as a third language and as a first language? As the first language. When you learn English as the first language, you have to learn it at higher level. Again the question comes, why we have to learn English at higher level in the 11th standard? To answer this question, we have to think in a particular direction. You complete your 9th standard and get into 10th standard, and you complete your 10th standard and come into 11th standard. Is there any difference between two? Yes, definitely there is some difference. When you come to the 11th standard, you come after completing your board examination. And second thing is that you are not only changing the class, you are changing your stage also. You are coming from secondary education to higher secondary education. So thus, it is not simply the change of the class, it is a change of the stage also. So, when you come into the 11th standard by changing a stage from secondary education to higher secondary education, there is a lot of change. The number of subjects you study in the 10th standard are reduced in 11th standard. You have so many options to select different streams. I mean to say that you can select science stream, arts stream, or commerce, or some other else. And when you select a particular stream, you try to explore your optional subjects more and more. For example, if you take your own example, you have opted for science. So to explore science, you need higher level of English language knowledge. So to facilitate you to provide sufficient knowledge in English so as to understand science subjects well, the standard of English learning at 11th standard is upgraded to larger extent, and thus it gets the form of the first language. So that is the reason behind it. So in short, to explain, you need to understand all the subjects in science at higher level. So to cope up with that standard, the standard of the English is enhanced, and thus it gets as learning English as the first language. So that is the importance. You are learning English in the 11th standard as the first language. And in this new journey, we have to meet with new hopes, expectations, actions, and anticipations. Let's hope that we learn our language to such a level that we enjoy reading not only English but also all other science subjects which are there in English medium, because in 10th standard it is something like Marathi medium or semi-English. Now for the science students in the 11th standard, the only medium is English medium. So if you can read and if you can understand English very well, you can read other science subjects also very well, and you can understand them well. So This is the beginning of a new journey. Let's begin with that. Now let's go into our own textbook. We have this 11th English textbook. The name of the textbook is English of Bharati Standard 11th. And here we have the list of contents. There are 4 sections in the textbook. The first is prose, second one is poetry, third one writing skills, and fourth one is genre drama. And 16 marks are allotted for the prose, and again 14 marks are allotted to the poetry, 16 marks are allotted to writing skills, and 16 marks are allotted to drama genre, and for 18 marks there is unseen passage, and 20 marks are there for oral examination. Thus we have 12th board examination for 80 marks written examination and 20 marks oral examination. And of course, as you know, the coronavirus is in full swing, and the colleges and the reopening of the college and conducting e-learning classes, they are delayed. So that is why one prose lesson and one poem, these two are deleted from the syllabus, and we have to complete, we have to study the all other topics. The textbook is very interesting, particularly when you talk about the writing skill, blog writing, email writing, interview, film review, and art of comparing. This kind of topics are included in writing skills. So instead of writing applications, writing letters, writing complaints, we have email writing, blog writing, and art of comparing. Art of comparing, it's very interesting, right? It is a sort of anchoring. So all these are very modern topics, and they are helpful. They are very much helpful in the future. So this is all about the textbook. Now, next thing is that how do we continue our study? How are we going to conduct e-learning class? Okay, let's talk about it. We started e-learning classes for 12th standard right from 22nd June. For last 3 months, e-learning for 12th standard is continuously on. So let us just talk about how we are going to conduct this e-learning class. You will be sent a video through via YouTube. You will be provided a link in the group. You can click the link and you can open it, and whatever the explanation that is given by me, you can watch and you can understand. And after that, some assignments will be given. Meanings for the difficult words will also be given. Some difficult exercises will be done for you. And you are also expected to complete the assignment. And whenever you have any problem, you can call my number. You can contact me. And here we need to notice one thing. There is a long gap for you from the time you attended your 10th class classes and now attending e-learning class in 11th standard. What I mean to say is that you attended your 10th class classes in the month of March or during February last week. For almost 6 months or even more, you are out of classroom learning. Now, your learning is resumed, started again, but in the form of e-learning. So, switching over to e-learning from classroom learning may not be altogether so easy, because in the classroom we have more interaction. I mean teacher and students. We have more interaction. And in e-learning, we may miss that interaction a bit. Time gap is there. There is less interaction. So, it may take some time for us to cope up with this. But there is no other way. We have to adjust ourselves with the system. We have to learn. We have to understand. We have to read. We have to watch videos. But once you become well acquainted with this style, you feel more and more relaxed. You feel more and more independent to learn your own subject. Of course, we are always here to help you, but e-learning definitely makes you more independent. So, try to concentrate on e-learning. Try to watch videos. You can repeatedly watch them, because that is permanently loaded in YouTube. whenever you touch the link, right, you can listen to the videos, you can watch them, and again, see, whenever you get time, you can watch it. So try to give more time, at least at the beginning, to understand actually what is going on, and contact us if you have any problem. So this is all about today's introduction. So let me once again summarize what I actually want to tell you. First thing is that in the 11th standard, we are going to learn English of higher standard because you are learning it as a first language. Second thing is that as you are a science student, if your English is good, it will be easy for you to understand other subjects in science, because all science subjects, physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, are in English medium. So if your English is good, you can easily understand other subjects. And the third point I want to concentrate on is that e-learning is a little bit different from classroom learning. So that is why it may take some time for you to cope up with this. So this is actually what I want to tell you in the introduction. So once again, with a warm welcome to the college, I stop here. Have a nice day. Bye.